Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your general and love weekly tarot advice. This is for the week of August 6th through August 12th. 2018. I will do two readings in this video. The first will be your general energies for the week, and the second will be your love energies for the week. I've created timestamps for both readings and have listed them in the description box below, along with all the tarot decks that I am using in both readings. Just a quick announcement that in the month of August, I intend to upload quite a bit of different videos and content. So keep your eyes open for those videos, Capricorn. So let's get right in and see what your general energies are for the week, Capricorn. What are your vibes? Ooh, okay, so we got some helping hands here, Capricorn. With this being the energy, if you need help in any area of your life, you need to reach out and ask for it. There's people that are willing to be there for you. Some of you, this could be unexpected help or assistance showing up for you, in the workplace, in some other area of your life where you really need it. For others of you, this could be where somebody's calling upon Capricorn this week saying, hey, Capricorn, can you please help me with this? Okay, so let's pull some tarot and see what accompanies these helping hands. Okay, I'm like right there. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Moon, and Judgment. So Capricorn, yes, some of you could definitely be dealing with a friend, a family member, a child for some of you, where it's like you are helping them out. You're helping them out of a really heavy, hard situation. You may be offering some financial assistance. Others of you, this might be where your child is actually leaving the nest this week, going off on a new adventure, perhaps starting college. Okay, it's around that time. Some of you, this could be where your child is maybe starting kindergarten, or they're transitioning from elementary to middle school, or middle school to high school, something along those lines. So some Capricorns, not all of them, are dealing with that energy big time this week, some sort of, change or transition to do with the child. And it's like the child starting out on a brand new beginning, and we're feeling very anxious and worried about it. There's excitement and happiness, but there's worry and anxiety. It's all gonna be well, or are they gonna be okay out there on their own? So some of you, that's the vibe, and from what I see, all is well. There is no reason to worry. Okay, for others of you, you really are considering this week leaving like your job, leaving some sort of maybe organization or club, or something that you belong to, a friend group, just some area of your life where you're just not feeling appreciated. It's like you feel the energy, the magic of an experience or relationship has run its course, and there's nothing left, and it's almost like I'm ready to branch out, venture out into something new. I'm tired of not being appreciated. I'm tired of the sacrifice. Some of you, this is where you're feeling a lot of emotions deep within about this, okay? But with the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card here, if you are feeling like you really need to break free from a situation, relationship, or person, Capricorn, this is your confirmation that you do need to do that, and there is a different opportunity or experience for you that is quite a bit different than what you've been going through. So if you've been feeling like, you know, should I break away from this thing? This to me would be your confirmation of yes, okay? And some of you, this is where you're constantly bailing somebody out of the same mess over and over and over, and it's really time to kind of let them fall and feel things on their own. Like, if that's the case where you're constantly bailing somebody out of the same type of situation over and over, and here they come this week once again, Capricorn, it's almost as though you need to allow them to experience their karma. You need to allow them to experience the consequences of their actions and their choices. Like, that's the only way that they are going to learn, or they're going to understand, or they're going to come in to appreciating you and all that you have done and given and been to that person, or, you know, organization, or this could even be at your job. You know, you've just been giving and giving and giving. Maybe somebody always takes credit for your work. You know, the situation is different for each and every one of you, but this week it's time for nurturing for Capricorn. And what is good for Capricorn? What is the best path for Capricorn? What will bring you happiness? Where, you know, if you are not being honored and loved and respected in your current environment, what do you need to do to shift yourself out of that situation? Is this something that you could easily accomplish, or is this something that, you know, will take some time and some planning? Because if it's going to take some time and some planning, you know, trust in that. With the Ace of Wands here and the Judgment, you need to trust that it will all unfold in perfect divine timing. You know, you got all major arcana down here on the bottom. So this is a significant week for some of you. Also, just because of what I'm seeing here, there could be some relationships returning, really desiring to be back in your world. Like, hey, Capricorn, I'm very sorry for whatever happened in the past, but I want to be back in your life somehow, some way. Okay, so be prepared for that as well. Some returns of the past. Let's pull an outcome advice card for the week. Ooh, yeah, look at that. We have Ascension. So, Capricorn, it is time. Whatever you have been thinking, like, I've got to let this go, I've got to get this out of my life, you are absolutely correct. For others of you, this is just that reiteration of that change, you know, in your house with the child, where, you know, they're either going off to college, or they're starting kindergarten, or, you know, there's just some transitional big change going on in their life this week, and you're completely focused on being strong and being there for them and putting on a happy smile, you know. But overall, with the Ascension card, every single one of you, it's where it's time for a change. If there are connections returning, Capricorn, I really feel like this go round, it will be a different experience. You both have grown and changed quite a bit since you last spoke. And this could be friend, this could be old co-worker, this could be somebody back from school, you know, this could be an old lover. We'll look at that more in the romantic reading rather than the general energies. But, you know, if there are connections returning into your life this week, they definitely look genuine and wanting to know you and reconnect with you, okay? And there's, you know, remorse of whatever has taken place in the past. And we're ready to rise above that. Also, if any sort of troubled relationships, miscommunications you may have been having, you know, in your relationships in the weeks or months prior to this week, I feel like this is a week where the energy can really balance out and we can finally communicate and make amends and ascend from, you know, the lower negative energies, the drama, the misunderstanding that did take place. We are ascending, you know, beyond that. And lastly, for those of you who are constantly bailing somebody out, this is that confirmation of it's time that you let them fall and hit the ground and let them see for themselves the true consequences of their actions. Even though it's hard and it's painful, you know, sometimes that's the only way somebody's going to learn. And if you continue to be there, it's like they'll never get it. They'll never get that message, which ultimately only hinders them. Okay, so apply whatever message came through to your life if it fits. And those are your messages for the general energies for your week. I am wishing you all the very best, Capricorn. Take care. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, the alarm was going off. There's something going on in the love department. That couldn't have been better planned, eh? Let's see, Capricorn, what's going on in the love energies for this week with that alarm sounding. Let's hope that was a positive thing. All right, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this coming out has a few different meanings just depending on your current romantic situation. If you are already in a committed relationship and you and your loved one are just not seeing eye to eye, or there's things about them where you're like, man, you know, if they were more like me in this regard, or if we had more in common, or, you know, we just had better communication, just, you know, whatever it is, if that's where you're kind of getting hung up and focused, this is the universe saying, hey, listen, Capricorn, keep an open mind. You and this person have a lot of other amazing, you know, connections and traits to your relationship. So just because you are a little bit weak in this particular area of your relationship does not mean that the rest of your relationship is invalid. You know, there's a lot of beauty to your connection that you should shift your focus to, opposed to where the weakness is. It's like focus where it's good, and that will grow that area of the relationship. Focus where it's bad, and that will grow that area of the relationship. So focus where, you know, things are going well, and it will help all the way around. Those of you who are out on the dating scene, this is saying that, you know, there could be somebody out there that's trying to get your attention, or that you're talking to, that definitely is a good fit for you, but you might not be thinking that right off, you know, the bat. It's like, but give it a chance, Capricorn. Really give it a chance, because this is saying it could truly go somewhere, maybe even much better than you imagined. If you are completely single, it may mean, with keep an open mind, that you've got to shift your perception about why you've been single, what you've been working on during this period of singlehood, the type of relationship you are trying to manifest for yourself. Like, do a review of all of that and see where you can change and maybe expand a little bit. And lastly, if some of you are really hung up on a specific person of the past, this is the universe saying, listen, it might be good to keep an open mind and let others in for right now. Like, give other people a chance and an opportunity, because, you know, whatever's going on with you in that other connection right now is not the time for you guys. So you're better served to open yourself up to other options and see where those go, at least for now. You never know what's up ahead, and there may be a connection between you and this past person that you're thinking about, but all will be in order when that time comes. You don't need to worry. Right now, you need to open your mind and your heart to new opportunities and explore those and enjoy those, you know, at this point in time. So let's pull some oracle here to gain some more insight. So we have vision, yep. Some of you are thinking about somebody of the past, and you know, this is saying what I just said. Open yourself to new opportunities. There may be a reconnection, a reconciliation between you and this person in the future, but right now is not the time for that, and you're better served filling out new opportunities. It will help you, because sometimes we need to break up so that we can each grow separately, and we grow through life experience and relationship and everything else. So some of you have some growing to do through new connections and relationships, and perhaps after all that's handled, that's when we reconcile. Okay, for others of you, this is really pay attention to your dreams this week, any sort of intuition that you're feeling, a new love connection that shows up, especially those of you where there's somebody who's kind of like, well, maybe this, give it a real chance, okay? Really open yourself up this week, Capricorn. Yeah. Because look here, we have the High Priestess of Fire. There could be a lot of passion and excitement between you and this person that you're kind of about if you fully open up. Those of you that are kind of hung up on somebody from the past, if you just open yourself up to the new, it will be a very fun and exciting adventure for you. Those of you who are single for quite some time, you know, this just reiterates, really open yourself up, feel positive, feel excited about romance and love. And lastly, we have this deceit here. So, Capricorn, really trust yourself this week, your intuition, how you're feeling. Don't lie to yourself though, okay? Some of you, it's like you're saying, no, that person and I don't have a chance, or, you know, really open yourself up to new opportunities, or that person where you're feeling them, but you're like, I just don't know. It will really go somewhere, okay? Those of you who are in that committed relationship, by switching back to the positive, letting go of the negative, all the things of the past that harmed the relationship, it reignites a spark between you and your mate, okay? So we have the Hermit, the Empress, and the Three of Swords. Yes, some of you are very much thinking about somebody of the past, and you miss them. You want a new beginning. You're sad of, you know, what happened. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe there was some deception and betrayal on their behalf. If this, you know, was any sort of deception or betrayal on your behalf, you're really wanting to make that better, okay? But again, it's keep an open mind, Capricorn, and allow new experiences in right now and see where they take you. They are a part of your journey. For others of you, especially those of you in a committed relationship, it's very important that you speak your truth this week, and also demand the truth be told to you. If there's any sort of weirdness, your spidey senses are going, your intuition's telling you something, you know, dig deeper into that, because I just feel with the Hermit here, you're not entirely wrong. You might not have it all understood, but you're not entirely wrong. There is something that you're feeling, and you need to express yourself about it. And, you know, trust that all will be revealed. Now, with the Sea and the Three of Swords being in this reading, listen, Capricorn, if you really feel like somebody is just lying to you, playing you, I feel like you need to listen to that feeling. It's like your mind, you know, doesn't want to believe that, or let's just say your heart doesn't want to believe that this person is lying, cheating, not being on the up and up, whatever. And it's like you really need to open your mind to the potential that they aren't being as straight up and real as you think they are, because you're feeling something for a reason. So if that speaks to you, you know, really open that mind and explore what could be happening, what's going on, okay? So let's see here. We're going to pull some outcome advice for you guys. Okay, that's one card. Okay, so the card that flew out is Turn on Your Heart Light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So those of you in a committed relationship where, you know, it's not about any sort of deception, it's just like, you know, miscommunication, just stuff that happened in the past really affecting the now. This is where we need to focus on the good and why we fell in love and vibe there. Turn your heart light on, at least for this week, and watch it shift the energy between you and your partner and reignite that flame, okay? For those of you where your spidey senses are going, or you're feeling like something isn't quite right, there's something hidden, all of those things, it's like you need to turn your heart light on. And what that means is you need to allow your spirit to really guide you and direct you, even if it goes against what it is you truly hope for and desire. Like, trust that inner guidance you have. It's telling you the truth. It's, you know, trying to lead you into better. It's trying to keep you from harm. Those of you who have been single for a while, and again, you're kind of bitter, we've got to turn our heart light back on. That is a very attractive energy that pulls people to you, okay? And next we have Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Yes, Capricorn. Again, those of you in a serious relationship where it's just been, you know, heavy energy you guys have been dealing with, turn your heart light on. Lavish your partner with love and romance. Remember why you fell in love with them. And I'm telling you, it's going to change the energy. It's going to reignite that spark between the two of you. Let the past just be in the past for now. And don't focus on it. Don't focus on blame and who hurt who. Just let all that go and focus on the love. And watch things change between the two of you, okay? Those of you where you are being potentially deceived and you sense that, don't let, you know, the pretty words and the attention and all of that fool you when you're trying to figure this out or bringing it out into the light. You know, don't let the other person fool you with, oh, baby, you're just crazy, you're wrong, I'd never do you like that, I'd never do. Don't be fooled by that. If there is an alarm bell going on inside of you, and you know what, when I first started the reading for Capricorn, for the general, I think it was, or what was it? Yeah, the general, I think, my alarm went off. And so, yeah, if your alarm bells are sounding inside Capricorn, it is time for you to pay attention to that. And don't be fooled by somebody's pretty words. Trust yourself more, because you're seeing the truth, okay? Those of you that are just kind of dating, you know, this is a really good week, again, to keep an open mind and, you know, allow experiences to come in. Even people that you think might not be an outright match might actually end up being a really good match for you, okay? So indulge in romance and allow yourself to be happy. So, actually, no, that alarm sounded right before the romantic reading, didn't it? I believe so. Yes, it did. So, yeah, there you go. Wherever you're getting alarm bells in regards to love and romance, whether positive or negative, you really need to trust that this week, Capricorn. So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.